Good morning, friends. It is Mrs. Whitaker, and we are going to do some really kind of fun things today. I want to show you. First off, let's practice with our drumsticks. Got them? 1, 2. We're going to go to 6 again today. So find something that you can drum on. Maybe it is a table. Maybe it is your leg. Maybe it is the floor. All right, I want you to drum with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent job. Let's see if we can try something new. How about, I'm going to stand back here so you can see me. We're going to march. And instead of drumming with our fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to use our feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Let's try a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, let's march and count using our fingers the math way. Think we can do it? Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Excellent job. All right. I'm going to move my camera down just a little bit because we're going to talk about our shape friends again. Do we remember what shapes we've got? Let's see. This one right here, that stretched out circle, what's his name? That's right, the oval. This one has 4 sides. They're all the same. Square. Then this guy down here, he's kind of hiding a little bit. 1, 2, 3 sides. What have we got? That's right, that's the triangle. Then we've got this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 2 sides are short, 2 sides are long. That's the rectangle. And then we've got the circle over here. Now, I want you to think for a minute. Are these shapes that are up here, are they flat or not? What do you think? They are flat. Very good. Now, these shapes that I shared with you just yesterday, are these shapes flat? No. Now, they've got a flat side, don't they? But they're not completely flat, not like my paper ones back here. Now, we're going to play a game of sorts today. I'm going to move my shape friends down. And we're going to see if we can find out what face these have. Okay, now faces, that's like, Mrs. Whitaker, that doesn't make any sense. I do not see any smiles on any of these shapes, or frowns for that matter. I don't see any eyes or a mouth or a nose. So what am I talking about? Very good question. A face, that's just the flat part of our three-dimensional shapes. So we're going to do something kind of fun. I don't think I've ever had you use paint during math, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. Never know what crazy thing Mrs. Whitaker is going to do. All right, so I've got some paint on a plate here. I've got a paper. We're going to use the blue to begin with. And then I've got my shapes, my three-dimensional shapes. That's right, my three-dimensional shapes. Now, to find out what face they have, I take the flat side and I'm going to put it down in my paint. All right, put it down in my paint. Now then, right on my paper, I'm going to make that shape. And I'm just going to, just like it's making footprints. Have you made footprints in the snow before? Or maybe you made some muddy footprints? Have you ever made some muddy footprints? I'm guessing probably moms and dads weren't real happy with that. But that's exactly what I did right here. I took my, do we remember what the shape is called? I'm going to hold it this way. That's right, it's the cone. I put paint right there, and then I made little footprints. I went. So what shape face does it have? Look really closely. What do you think? What shape does that look like? You're right. It's a circle. Yeah, his face for the cone, it's a circle. Let's try another one. I'm going to take our shape like this. What shape is that? Look at it. Can't remember. We would roll it. A cube. I hope that you were able to find some cubes around your house. All right, gonna take it. I'm gonna put him down in some paint. Don't want to have too much on there. I don't want to make a big mess. Now, I'm gonna make some footprints with my shape here. All right. The first row, that was with our cone. This one right here is with our cube. Look at those shapes. I'm going to take it closer to the camera. What shape is that, my friends? What shape? Think. That's right. The face on there, the happy face, they're all the same size. That is a square. Good job. I thought I could trick you with that one. Now, I don't think we talked about this one yesterday. This one is called a rectangular prism. It's a really big word, isn't it? Rectangular prism. Kind of looks like a TV, maybe. Maybe a PlayStation, Xbox. Ooh, box of shoes. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to put paint on the side and we're going to see what footprint it makes, okay? Do you have any guesses? Maybe, let's see. I'm going to get my paint on here. I'm going to do my footprint. The first one is usually got too much paint on it. All right. Now we've got our cone. We have our cube, and here's our rectangular prism. Look at that. row of shapes. What does that look like? What shape does that remind you of? That's right. It's the rectangle. It's got two long sides and two short sides. So the face on this one, yeah, that's right. It's a rectangle. That flat side is the rectangle. All right, I've got one more. Do you remember? Yep, it's that can. All right, I'm going to put this down in my paint. Make sure I've got enough paint, but not too much paint on it. I'm going to make my footprints. All right, that cylinder, look. What shape is that, my friends? That flat side, that happy face on this one, it's a circle, isn't it? It's that circle. The happy face for the cylinder is the same as the cone. Look at that, my friends. The cone and the cylinder don't look the same, but their faces are exactly the same, aren't they? They certainly are. All right, so on your two papers that you have to do, this first one, all I want you to do is you're going to make some footprints of a shape. So you can draw circles, you can draw squares, you can draw rectangles. We're going to make footprints from the mailbox to the house. All right? And you can see maybe you want to have two sets of footprints. Maybe you want to have little ones and bigger ones. All right? And then on the back, I want you to draw those shapes. Okay? Draw the shapes that we've talked about. The oval, the circle, the rectangle, the square, and don't forget the triangle. Then on this paper, trace it with your finger, trace it with your pencil, and then write it. Trace it with your finger, trace it with your pencil, and write it. Okay? Then if you want to, turn it over and see how many different numbers you can write. Don't forget to do 20 minutes of the Imagine Math, which is the dog. All right. See you later.